And that's a bread and butter setup. That's not a barn burner. That's not like a big move, but that's the kind of stuff that when I refer to a bread and butter setup, what is a bread and butter setup? It's a setup where they repeat almost daily. You will get one in either the morning session or the afternoon session, but rarely will you get them, same direction, both morning and afternoon session when there's no real economic data on the calendar. So when I said standard delivery today, that's more or less look for one good setup in the session. That's it. Don't try to milk it. Don't try to go crazy. Don't go in there and try to pyramid anything because that's probably not going to pan out for you. So bread and butter is get in there, get something small, and be content with it, and move to the sidelines, and don't go crazy about it. Was I able to capture that full morning move? I already said no. You saw where my limit order was, the last single filled on limit, and that was it. The closure of that fair value gap, that was all I was anticipating for this morning. But if you look at it, what happened was it went back up to that area where I showed the the first partial to be taken, that fair value gap. Look what it did. Went right back up to it. Like precision. ICT precision. Swiss precision ain't got shit on ICT. Okay? I need to start my own watch collection. ICT timepieces. Oh, he's so arrogant. So anyway, but look at your chart on that 5 minute, and you'll see that the market went back up. When NASDAQ made a lower low and ran out previous day's low and all that, S&P was still meandering around. It went up to that fair value gap where the first partial was annotated in the chart that I tweeted. It went right back up to that to do what? Offer what? An algorithmic short. Didn't notice that? Go back and look at your chart. Your jaw's going to drop. Then it went lower. See that? Where'd it go? To the relative equal lows. Look at the 5 minute chart. It's there. So when I point, when I'm suggesting to you as the viewer or the student, if it's above the marketplace, you should know that I'm tipping my hand to you. I'm showing you my hand. If we're in poker, okay, and we're playing cards, you are a confederate. You're part of it. Okay, you're with it with me. Okay, I'm showing you my cards. No, I'm not showing you how I'm going to play those cards, but the students of mine know what I would be utilizing. You don't know if I'm going to use a breaker. You don't know if I'm going to use a fair value gap. You don't know if I'm going to use institutional. Oh, we're not going to talk about that. See, that's another reason I don't like to do live streams because I'm going to cross things I don't want to talk about publicly that paid members paid for. And you shouldn't be upset about that because I've already given a lot already. And I'm working with the same model I've taught since, well, in February, the 2022 free mentorship. This pattern, folks, I'm telling you, if you haven't warmed up to the idea how this thing works and how often it completely just delivers beautifully over and over and over again in all different asset classes too. But I try to push you hard with index futures and Forex to study those. You don't need anything else. You don't need to subscribe to other people's courses or mentorships, okay? Because I'm going to tell you right now, you know what they're going to do? They're going to reinvent what I've been teaching. And they can't do what I'm doing. Period. If they could, they hear me because they're listening. Come to my fucking Twitter account and call the market before it happens, and I'll do the same thing, and I'll blow their fucking doors off your ass. Okay? And nobody will subscribe to your ass then. And I'll gain your followers too. And I'll still be doing it for free. See, like I said, I've said this before, I'm fucking bulletproof. None of you guys can do shit to me because I can trade. I can stand in a courtroom and do this. I can do it with a live account. I can do it with a demo, and it doesn't hurt my feelings. It doesn't make me feel less of a trader. I don't feel like I'm not good as a mentor because I'm being responsible as a mentor. There's lots of trade setups that's going to form that I'm not going to be participating in, but I can still engage them and show you that this is what it does. I'm looking for my own setups. This morning, that may have been your setup, but because I didn't do a live trade in it, but I did execute with a demo, don't look at that and say, well, ICT didn't take that with a live account. So I probably shouldn't use this as my model. No, don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Because if you saw this forming before I even put my tweet out, you have found your model. That's the one you lock onto. Fuck what ICT says. You found it. You know what the fuck you're looking for now. Don't let anybody, especially me, because I'm not trying to discourage anybody. Once you find your own niche in this, that's it. Don't let me change it. Don't let me influence any of that. Because once you find that one, that's what everybody's looking for. That one thing, that model, that approach, the way the chart looks, the time frame that you're looking for it to form in, the logic behind all that shit. Once you have that, stop looking. Stop trying to tinker with it. Stop fucking around with it. It works. Just look for it to continuously deliver. And you're going to have losing trades with that. Some of my better models still have losing trades, folks. There's no perfect trading. There isn't. It doesn't exist. But if you have something that you see based on what you learned, don't change it. Don't look for me to add more spice to it. You don't need to kick it up a notch. You want it to be simple, easy, that is so obvious in the chart that your eye goes right to it. Don't let me fuck that up for you because I don't know that you're doing it. So it's not intentional if it happens, but just know this. If you have something that's in your trading that you've been doing and it's working, don't tinker around with it. Don't mess with it. Don't try to add more to it. Just work with it because experience will guide you and tell you what you should be doing. Because right now, so many of you are just scratching the surface of finding consistency. And as I mentioned before, that's a very dangerous location for a developing student. In trading, you have all these feelings of wanting to go out there and conquer the world and over leverage because you got something that works. And now you're telling yourself, well, I know I'm never going to continuously do over leveraging, but damn it, I got to do it this time because I just want to know what it feels like to make a big trade. And then it kicks you in the ass, and then you feel demoralized. And then you'll second guess the setup again when it forms, and you'll feel like it ain't worth taking it because to use less leverage because now you have drawdown. It feeds on itself. You have scared, fearful money, and that can't make money. So all these things, it's a balancing act. I many times use this expression in my private group. It's like plate spinning. You ever seen a plate spinner? They take the little dowel rod up here on the stage and they take a plate and they spin the plate around on top of the dowel. And they got 20, 30, 50 of them all at one time. They had to keep every plate spinning, running around and seeing which one's wobbling and then go there and spin it some more. That's what profitable, consistent trading is like. You're going to balance all this bullshit. And now, some of you, you want to bring in, look at the shit that I get. And look at I give away. And look at I've proven. And I still catch shit. So you're asking yourself, developing, you want to get out here in the world of social media where all these motherfuckers are miserable cretins. They're this monster fucking shitbaggers. Okay. They literally hate their fucking life. They live to go on social media to piss on everybody else. That's what makes them feel good. Some of you guys want that so bad and you're not ready for it. You're not ready for it. Okay. You're not. Because that's a drain. It's a drain on your attention. It's a drain on your focus. And you don't need that in your early development. And honestly, nobody really needs it at all. It's toxic as shit. So you got to ask yourself, why are you here? Are you here waiting for me to make a mistake so you can say, hi, you're a fucking clown. See, you're a fool and ignore everything else I've been doing all year long? Because that's what I'm going to say if you do it. And it'll be crickets. I'm going to lose. It'll happen. But what are you doing with the information I'm giving you right now? Are you here to try to learn? Because if you're here to try to learn, I promise you, I'm here to help you do that. I'm here to fucking help you do that. I literally walk around wanting more people to say, you know what? I'm making a change. It's going to take some work. It's going to take some effort. And nobody else fucking believes in this at all. And I'm still going to dig into this. That's my audience.